fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you it's all a big fucking video game to me.
You keep pressing reset.
No, he goes for the Konami code every single time, regardless of what system it is.
It's like shooting the moon.
That's supposed to be a saying, not just here on the backyard firing
Shooting the
pistols.
Take that, you cheese-eating fucker.
So the question is, what is the ballistic arc necessary for a 9mm to hit the moon? I don't think it's possible, but who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. I do know the ballistic arc needed to hit a house 18 blocks away. You just aim at the moon.
It was made of Swiss cheese, not longer. I got done with it. Pow pow, my heart.
So apparently deciding whether he wants to go first or not is really hard.
Well, we're facing Van Helsing.
Yeah, and he's got all the time in the
It's
world.
not just, it's Doc Van Helsing.
Well, Van Helsing was taken. Clearly.
Yes.
Hey, 7. Knock it off.
I wonder
Van
if
Helsing, Mindbender.
someone has to have Doc Holliday as their...
I'm sure of it.
Right. And then every time
Yeah, I
Like
know where you're
the-
going with this.
they wait
Yep.
5 minutes until the timer's kind of ticking down and then says, I'm here, Huckleberry.
Yep.
God. If they don't, I need to get that. And that can just be my stick. Like,
That's it.
Yeah.
That's your catch.
do that and then concede. How much money have you lost doing that?
None.
None.
I haven't lost a single dime doing this. I gladly pay it.
I've won every time.
Yep.
I'm just not taking anything home. That's just wrong.
It's going to be really disappointing if we don't get to play this.
Yeah.
Because it's a Phantom draft, so you're not even really winning anything except Phantom tickets to play more Phantom events.
You do get phantom tickets?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
You should really get normal tickets. I mean, you really should. I mean,
Yes.
like, you're spending actual money for it.
Right.
Not much, but
Except you can enter an event only with Phantom tickets. So the idea is you can go infinite on
Phantom.
Phantom. Yeah.
So that's kind of like eating all of the really shitty macaroni cheese you want, right?
Now, hold on. If they had Phantom drafts,
Yeah.
I
And they
probably
do, by the way.
only occasionally. They don't have it on the regular screen because they know that they would lose a ton of money. Because most people enjoy drafting and enjoy playing it, but there are a lot of people who don't then play standard or whatever. I mean, I'm one of those people. I love doing limited.
Yeah.
So if they had Phantom drafts, I probably would play Phantom drafts. They're significantly less expensive.
Holy
And
girl.
I wouldn't have to worry about trying to trade the cards. I'd never have to rare draft. I'd never have to do that.
You'd probably play more though.
I'd probably play more drafts, yes. But
Do you play anything except draft?
sealed?
Oh, okay, that's the same thing.
Right, anything but limited? Rarely.
You would think that your limited score would break 1,600. eventually.
I have been on a streak.
He's up to 1,200.
And by that I mean I've been streaking.
He's not
1,800.
Whoa. How the heck did you pull that off? Did you cheat?
Is that
Just
good?
cheat maybe a little bit?
1,800 is like the gateway between good and bad.
Ah,
Well, not really good and bad. It's the gateway to good. A lot of
he's about
pros
to drool again.
have scores of 1,800 and above. A lot of people who stream will specifically say like limited rank or limited score over 1,800 to try to draw people in. So 1800 is
Oh, I see.
considered.
Pretentious poser.
Yeah.
Score 1800 or above.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
Mm.
Wow. Well, congratulations on being on the cusp of snobby greatness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now you can be a total douche for no reason.
Well, it's only going to go up when this guy times out. It just shows how much skill it takes to.
You remember that time when they didn't time out and it was actually us because the computer froze?
Yep.
Think that could be happening now?
No, because we just pulled this thing up and everything's working fine.
Let me see. Let me move there. Move there.
Okay,
I could.
his thing is ticking down, ours is not.
Right, but there have been times where his
Yep.
is ticking down and ours is not, and we actually timed out.
That's bullshit.
It is.
Hey, what is your problem?
Are you dead?
Are you killing a vampire right now? If not, play the fucking game. Ask him if he wants to split.
It's Swiss, dumbass. Yeah, we'll give you half the cards.
Yeah, come on.
Yep.
We'll open packs. Oh wait, we don't get any packs because it's Spano.
But we will give you half of the cards.
Give you half a ticket.
I'm your
Okay.
Van Huckleberry.
He's not even gonna.
You know what's really grand? Is we only have 2 more rounds of this.
I know. I'm really excited for.
I'm
See,
so
the
glad
thing
we
is that
decided
it's
to
not
dedicate
even-
more time to the website.
It's not even like this guy is like he drafted all the rares and now he's just gonna douche his way through the first round and then quit.
Right. In a Phantom event,
Yeah.
all you're doing is
Is
spending
playing.
money. All he did was spend money. If he doesn't show up.
Oh,
Now-
maybe he's gonna hop on with the your Huckleberry at like 15.
But he's Doc Van Helsing.
That's okay. He couldn't get Doc Holliday because it was already taken.
But he has the catchphrase.
Well, he had what he wanted to do. It didn't work out. So maybe he mixes it up with like a vampire reference or something.
I'm your Suckleberry.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good enough that we need to let him know. Oh god damn it! I can't even type with this thing.
It's called a baby, John.
Yeah, that's your daughter,
I
John.
was
you chose to have this child.
Yeah.
not this thing, the baby on my lap. This thing.
Just because it has tentacles and more than eyes than is normal.
I'm talking about the damn trackpad. It like if you bump it with your hand,
Yeah, it's awful.
it deletes the.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Trackpads are awful.
Yeah. This computer is awful.
Not you, Parker.
No.
Apparently, Daddy does love you. Here, how about I take the baby?
I'm gonna try to feed her again.
Yeah.
Because what you need to do is eat this
Comatose.
and then change your diaper.
No, Xanax.
Do it yourself.
Then go to bed. Mhm.
Yep.
Come on, Parker. I'll change my diaper if you do.
Let's see. Snuffer.
That kid's going to town. So, Theros.
Yes.
I'm starting to think it may not suck.
So what has turned you around, Bob? Because the last time that we spoke, you were like
It's a stupid name.
typically bitter.
No. I'm saying the setting is stupid. Everything about the setting is freaking retarded.
Well, okay, I will admit, the only thing that I would say is what I really wish they had done is just done Greek mythology. Just done
Yeah, there's
this.
probably some copyright there
You
somewhere.
can't copyright Greek mythology.
Yeah. That
Thousands of years old.
I read an
I'm not
article
breaking that.
where their theory on it was Arabian Nights. They did
Straight.
Yeah.
Arabian Nights, and then Champions of Kamigawa,
Mhm.
which was like Japanese
Yeah, very, very
folklore or whatever.
Japanese based.
They did a. I mean, they blatantly ripped it off, but used
their own stuff,
their own stuff.
thus allowing them to make money on selling set.
Hooray.
Well,
That was fun.
That was worth it.
I wonder if that other guy won 2-0 because of a timeout. Is that what? There's actually a glitch.
50% of players did not show up.
So what they said was by morphing it into not just Greek mythology, then they could embed like Elspeth and other characters from their multiverse into that story.
So who the fuck cares?
Yeah, who cares? I mean, they sent Star Trek characters back to 1942 Germany world. So what?
Moreover, does anyone care? I
No
mean, does
one cares.
anyone care? Their
No one
mythology,
cares.
their world setting, isn't that interesting.
No.
Okay.
It's really not.
But Mark Rosewater
Right.
does like to hump it.
Right. This was someone from the design team who
Someone from the
greatly,
design team.
greatly overvalues
In their own opinion.
their own opinion and ideas,
Huh.
and doesn't realize that for the common person, being able to play Zeus
Yeah.
It's cool.
has more cool factor than playing.
Okay, how about this? If they
Hey.
had just done Greek mythology, there is a chance you would have schools buying this set to teach Greek mythology to kids. If you just had quotes from the Iliad,
Stop being practical.
the Odyssey and
Stop
the
making
Iliad
sense.
and
Stop
stuff like
making
that
sense.
on the cards,
No, stop making sense.
that would be freaking badass. How did you learn Greek mythology? Oh, I played Magic the Gathering.
Which brings us back to two important things. One, my son with his prayer and his old gaudiness. The expansion we've talked about, the Old Testament.
Yeah.
And it may be that we just have to come up with our own Bible-based collectible card game and sell it to churches
Yeah, I see that.
and to those nerdy Christian kids.
Mm-hmm.
And we can pretend it's educational. But
I think my favorite card would be one white, one black, one colorless. It would be called "It's Our Little Secret."
Okay, that's not really what we're going for, Bob.
And you sacrifice your dignity and much of your childhood, just to make your opponent smile at you for an hour or something.
from the Catholic Church expansion. And then all different religious break-offs.
Oh god, and then we could have awesome double cards. Like Fire and Brimstone and Sodom and Gomorrah. God, who said I don't know my Jesus stuff?
That's right. It's right there for
My
right there
Jesus
for the take.
stuff.
So I'll totally get my God on.
Although I was thinking about Jesus if he was a card, and
You can't have Jesus be a card.
he'd have Defender and Hexproof, and then your creatures
Except
can't
here's the thing.
die and have eternal
Loads
life.
of fishes where it just generates all these 0-1 counters that have Defender.
Okay, but Jesus was targeted by his enemies all the time.
Right. So he has hexproof, but then you have if Judas.
No, it's if your opponent has both Pontius Pilate and Judas in play, he loses hexproof.
Right. Pay 30 silver coins.
Yeah.
Sacrifice Jesus.
This is getting a little. I don't know.
Too close to true.
Well, the problem with it would be what happens when someone comes up with a really good Satan-themed deck and beats all of the kids who are
Yeah.
Parker thinks
running
it's
the
hilarious.
apostles. Yeah. I'm gonna put Moses into play.
Yeah, and I'll tap all your creatures in your land.
Didn't
I'll tap all your red mountains.
Wasn't there a thing on The Simpsons where Ed Flanders' kids were playing something like this?
I don't know.
I think there was.
Probably. I would guess that. I know they had Nintendo games.
Oh yeah, we played a couple of those at one point.
Yeah.
They're terrible.
Yeah. You like something rained from heaven, and you had to.
I think my favorite
Was it
one.
mana? Mana rain from heaven?
No,
It probably was.
No,
there
it was pennies. Because God's a douche. Like,
No.
how that hurts. How that hurts.
No, there was one of them that was a Noah's Ark game, and you had to roam about and collect 2 of each animal
And eat them.
and not eat them.
Yeah.
And put them on the ark.
Well, that's enlightening.
All I'm saying is that if they had done just a Greek mythology expansion,
Yeah.
then you actually have things that you could have done with it above and beyond just it being magic. Not to mention the fact that it would be cool because this is like stuff that is like actually stuff instead of it just being hack writers stealing from actual stuff.
I want there to be like planeswalker, like new planeswalkers, like Theros planeswalkers that like have really, really just awesome Greek sounding names like Prosthesis or Testicles.
No, man, it'd be like, you know what? You know what the best part would be? No freaking planeswalkers. If it was just a Greek mythology, there'd be no reason to have them. No freaking planeswalkers in the set.
I'm gonna play Athena. I mean Elspeth. Oh wait.
Yeah, well.
I mean, tell me that wasn't planned.
But okay, we've bashed on it.
I still think it's
being
gonna be
said,
badass.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think
the weird enchantment creatures.
Well, it's I like the fact that it makes things which destroy enchantments like totally main deckable.
Yeah. Or just enchantments themselves.
Well, yeah, and
because at best you have like 1 or 2 enchantments a deck. But
Depending on the deck.
I love enchantments. I love decks surrounding enchantments. I think that this would be much more.
yeah,
But
and like the gods, which are enchantments, are also indestructible, so they don't have
Right.
the downside since they are creatures and enchantments and whatever. They still can kind of stick around fairly well. And then the bestow, did you guys see that?
Mm-hmm.
I try to remember.
Bestow is like
The only
it
one I
can be
remember is
either a
Devout.
creature or an aura enchantment. But if it's an aura enchantment and the creature is killed,
It becomes
it
the
becomes
creature.
just a creature.
Sure.
It's an interesting dynamic.
Right, and it's another way because they were purposely saying what sucks about enchantments. Why don't people play them? And it's because you get 2 for 1 all the time
Right.
because they kill your creature and you lose your enchantment. So they said, well,
What if you didn't lose your enchantment?
Yeah.
What if it turned into a big badass creature? Not as big and badass as the creature with the enchantment on it.
Right, but still relevant.
The only thing I remember is Devout. I know there's like 4 mechanics in this, though, aren't there?
Yeah,
No, there's a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah.
No, it's the kind of set where you look at it and you think, I wonder if they're going to just fundamentally change how magic works and just leave some of these in permanently.
Well, and some of the things like Scry they've had
Oh,
before,
yeah.
but they're
Scry is awesome.
bringing back and coming up with a whole bunch of ways to use it.
Yeah, I think I saw one where if you every time you scry, or for every card you scry or whatever, you get a point of life or something like that.
Well, this was a very exciting round.
Yeah, it was great. I'm so happy that we made people sit through it.
Yes.
So should we
Who gives
just
a shit
like?
about them? I'm pissed I had to sit through this.
So we just want to stop it now because we're apparently stopped talking.
Yes.
All right, how about I do that? All right,
I got a lot to say.
done, right?
I have a
Just
lot to
hit
say.